Like 15 minutes,
Okay.
or I don't know, 10 minutes, but I did a little dragging with some. My creative style on my bike reflects to my art too.
It's the day after the last race of Nino in Lanzarote, and we want to ask you what you experienced together with the goat in Scottsdrum.
I mean, I've experienced a lot with him. I think just the kind of being able to see his like kind of more personal life and life around cycling and not just like through a screen has been super interesting because it really maybe make it like connects you more with him. You always see him as this like kind of godly figure in a sense, and then you really get to meet him and find that he's just like you. And but then again, he has some very special things about him. He's a great guy to talk to and always a guy that gives good advice. And the things he doesn't know, he'll just tell you it's not. I can't answer that. But I think mainly I think I've really learned how relaxed he is with the. Sorry about that. With
No
the
worries.
with the training life balance.
Okay.
I think the way he dedicates himself to cycling when he needs to, and then other than that, he focuses on his friends and family around him, and isn't scared to go on a hike during a training block and all that. And for me, I've always been pretty stressed about that, where I'm like, I save all my energy for my training, but from him, I've learned I gotta take a step back and kind of look at life as a whole instead of just cycling.
What's in your opinion the future of mountain biking and especially cross country without Nino?
I mean, it's going to be tough for the first few years. He's brought so much to the sport that seeing him leave is, I don't even, it's like not even turning a page, but it's like writing a whole new book. But I think it'll be good. I think we have a lot of young stars coming up, especially in the U23 and juniors. There's some crazy, cool, stylish people out there that are really expressing themselves. So I think it's really positive, and with like Discovery and all of them really making leaps and bounds, trying to make all the viewers come and a lot more fans come over. It's really good, especially with South Korea next year too. I think we're stepping in a really good direction.
Let's say that you are even changing this sport because of
Thank you.
your riding style. It's totally different from everyone else. You said in a previous interview that's more like because of BMX background, right?
Yeah, I love expressing myself on my bike because I think it's a great form to kind of show, I guess, your emotions and why you love biking. And for me, I grew up kind of doing more enduro, downhill, and dirt jumping. And my friends and I would kind of just ride around the streets of my hometown for the whole day pretty much, trying to find new street spots and stairs to jump off and like buildings to ride off and all that. And then I started dirt jumping a lot more when I was a little older, and I think just trying to ground myself and stay with my roots when I'm racing and when I'm training really allows me to push that extra little bit for a set of intervals or in a race. It really kind of sets me in the flow. When I focus too much, I don't find that good flow, but when I really kind of step back, hit the jumps I want to hit, or just a small little table or whip, it just makes me so happy that I'm doing this, and also that people are loving it. It's
Yeah.
mind-boggling to see people looking up to me.
Do you think that the the bikes you're riding now are the like the definitive bike for cross country for the future of cross country, or
I
would you change something?
I don't really know. It's funny. I actually was talking to one of the Scott developers about that last night, but it's hard to say because I think the bummer part is the courses are getting faster and less technical. So in a sense, you don't really need maybe the 120, 120. But with that, then the bike has to be lighter. And what you found with a lot of the brands is they might have a bike that's like 120 in the front, 100 in the rear, or 80 and stuff like that. But the weight of the bike is maybe 200 grams lighter. So I think we could see some bikes that are less suspension, but then they'll have to be a lot lighter to make it worth it. Because I think the efficiency of, for instance, our Scott Spark is so good that it doesn't really make sense to go on a hardtail or something lower, because with the weight of the bike and how efficient it is on flatter sections, you don't even feel like you're riding a 120.
Okay. How do you combine your two passions, art and riding bikes?
Well, I could go into a lot of depth about all that, but I think it's like a perfect way to disconnect from like just my everyday training life and all that. And especially, for instance, here I had a little bit of time, and instead of scrolling on my phone, I wanted to do something else and something that I'm passionate about. So I just kind of doodle, and it's nice because it's not a job of mine, so I can pretty much draw whatever I want, and if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. And it's more just about like the process. It's like training. You go out on your bike and you have good days and bad days, and for art I have the same, but it doesn't matter if I have like, I don't know, a whole year of bad days. And I think it's also just like jumping. Everyone has their own creative style, and my creative style on my bike reflects to my art too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Can you
Yeah.
show the last project you made to the
Oh,
camera?
all right. This was only like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Or, I don't know, 10 minutes, but I did a little dragon with some
Dragon.
weird new like American traditional bricks that I
Okay.
saw that I really liked. And I haven't been drawing a lot, so I'm trying to find new little techniques I can use. But yeah, there's my little dragon. It's not finished though, guys.
To then transform on the design of the new Scott Spark, maybe.
Yeah, it's very similar. I really like drawing dragons at the moment. So whenever I'm bored, I kind of just draw a different type of dragon, and just like the bike, yeah. Everyone's always cheering at me like, let the dragon flow now. So I'm like, I gotta let the dragon flow.
That's cool.